Some interesting reports in Spain over the last couple of days about the future of Cristiano Ronaldo. Apparently, the Ballon d'Or winner wants out at Madrid. Raf Honigstein, let's start with you. Raf, is this his last season in the Spanish capital?
I doubt it. I doubt it. I think we've been down this route before. We've heard it before. It's usually been used as a pressure point to get a better deal, or to get some kind of commitment or some love. And I just don't see it. And I don't see that much of a market for him. If you want, of course, the goals, if you want the glamour, the name, the brand, yes. If you want a footballer that's still got his best time ahead of him, then no. He'll be 33 very soon. For that money, difficult, I think, to shift him.
Where would he go?
Do you know, at some point, I don't know is the answer, but I think at some point, Real Madrid have bent over backwards for this guy on numerous occasions, and probably rightly so, the way he's performed for them. But at some point, someone's going to have to call his bluff. In terms of, you can't just keep doing this and then expect them to give him another new contract.
His contract's up in 2021, by the way. He'll be 36 by then.
Yeah, and wasn't that long ago that he signed that.
2016.
Yeah.
The only possible destination I could see for Ronaldo at this point is Manchester United. Will they be willing to pay the transfer fee that I'm sure Real Madrid will ask? I doubt.
China?
Maybe, but I just feel Manchester United, as much noise as he's made about returning to Old Trafford, I feel that's the only sensible destination. Saying that, whatever happens, I don't think they'll be getting value for money in terms of the player.
What about MLS, Al? Is that an option?
It's an option, but it depends on how they approach a contract negotiation with Cristiano Ronaldo, because I don't think that the money that he would be demanding would be in play. However, if you make him a partner in a team, if you make him part of jersey sales...
How did they get Beckham done?
Well, that's part of it.
Right.
Is that it wasn't just his performance on the field that he was getting paid for. There were other things that were attached to it, and that's how they structured the deal. I think there's something to be said about MLS reaching out. They'll certainly be on the lookout for the possibility of Cristiano Ronaldo, because he's a game changer for
It's a proper signing. Yes, like Beckham.
Yes, and again, it gives you a much bigger platform from which you can showcase your product. In that sense, you would think that MLS would be all over it. As it pertains to the player that you're getting, I think it's different. When it comes to Cristiano, it's more of the brand than anything else.
But it wouldn't be LA, would it, by any chance?
It'd be a big market, I'll tell you that much.
Not Columbus?
No. Well, hopefully Columbus is around, baby.
But seriously, I mean, I've criticised before the fact that you're bringing in the older player. But but even though he's not performing like he can, he's still at a standard that this would be a huge marketing tool for Major League Soccer. Yeah. Seriously, that you're bringing in 50% of the greatest players of the generation between him and Messi. Now, Messi's not ready to do this yet. That might happen at a different time. But Ronaldo might just be.
Look, one of the underpinnings of the Beckham deal was, of course, the Adidas contract with David Beckham and with Major League Soccer. Cristiano Ronaldo is a Nike athlete. Now, how does that play off in terms of the association with Major League Soccer? I'm just saying. Wow. I'm just saying.
Crunching the numbers here.
How does that play off? How does that structure?
You want a piece of the deal or something?
I'll happily have a piece of that deal.
Raf, so when he does leave Real Madrid, what is his most likely destination?
I think at 36, I mean, I personally believe that his dream would be to just play until he's 36 and then disappear into the sunset. Why would you go anywhere else? You don't need the money. You don't need to prove anything. I don't think he is motivated by money at this point. I see the perfect scenario is him lasting the deal. But the problem is, does Real Madrid want him to last the deal? Or is the point coming where they are saying to him, you know what, we'd like you to leave? And Real Madrid have said it to so many big players in the past. I think they're reluctant to force him too much. But if he's feeling that these are the kind of the vibes that are being sent, then I don't think he'll be ready to sit on the bench for 2 years.
I don't think that Cristiano Ronaldo is the sort of athlete and personality that just rise into the sunset.
No.
Yeah. I don't see that. He likes the attention.
The sunset comes to him.
Yeah, and you know what? Sunset Boulevard in LA, that's the sort of attention he wants.
Well, he said he wants to be an actor.
Oh, here we go.
Well, picture him in with Frank LeBouf. He does these silent movies for obvious reasons. I mean, Ronaldo should take up golf. What's wrong with people? As Raf said, retire. Take up sport. Golf.
Would you play golf with Ronaldo?
Listen, I know 3 people that could golf with Ronaldo. Could make a 4-ball up with you 3.
No.
You might not enjoy it.
Oh, you'll enjoy it.
No, you'll have
I'll
fun.
tell you what, that'll be an experience.
Wait, double golf with Ronaldo.
But just don't let Stevie Nicol play behind
him.
him.
Callaway man, how does that change things? ESPN FC, of course, with you throughout the week. If you ever miss a show, you can download our daily podcast
I'm Callaway.
over on the website.